It's heating up. It's heating up. It's same old, but it's just hot every day. Every day is warm. It's even warm right now. The only problem is they saying they don't think the hose pipe bans are going to stop in was it Liverpool, man? In Yorkshire. They think it's going to happen everywhere. And I think Thames Water has been putting out warnings that they're starting to run low. And they say that most reservoirs are about 3/4 full. Doesn't sound bad, but for this time of the summer, that's a bit early. It's a bit extreme. So they're saying hose pipe bans will be coming. Well, at least they speculate they will be. That's what's so weird. Like where I'm from, when it's hot, it still rains. Matter of fact, it rains pretty heavy, but it doesn't rain all day. Like you have thunderstorms for like half an hour and then it clears up. But here, when it's hot, it just stays dry. The grass dies. It's like a desert. That's one thing I noticed since I've been here, man. Agents across the UK are now cracking down on moped delivery drivers. And by moped delivery drivers, we're talking about migrants who are here for asylum purposes that aren't meant to be working but are working. But that, to me, that's a bit goofy. It's like, you got to get to the source. You got to get to these businesses that are taking advantage of these people. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know how much they get from the government when you're asylum. I don't know the details of that. But I think the reason really why you don't want them working is because businesses will take advantage and pay them lower wages, which affects even the local people here that could be doing that delivery work, which brings wages down and they get taken advantage of. And they wouldn't have the same workers' rights or anything because they're seeking asylum. They're not residents, or citizens. So I can see the logic in why they want to stop it, but they have to get to the source. Now, when I was watching the news, they said they're getting to the source, but they gave no examples. They only gave examples of when they would arrest people on the moped. And they're like, you know what happens when we arrest them? They all scatter. And then they come back about 2 hours later. It's like, okay, that's effective. What cracked me up about the whole thing is they do all this on WhatsApp. All the business, they get paid, everything's on WhatsApp. You would think the government loves watching stuff online. Watching what we do and say on TikTok, wherever we making comments on X. And they be even putting people in jail and sentencing, you know what I mean, to prison and stuff. But they can't seem to figure out how to know who's doing what on WhatsApp, especially when there's illegal activities being practiced on it. Really? I think I even seen somebody the other day delivering on an electric scooter. Now, you ain't even supposed to be riding those nowhere. They're only legal. I think the only place they're actually legal is the rental scooters because they control it and I think they can get insurance on it. But any other circumstances with them scooters, you can only drive them on private property if you're given permission. You're not supposed to go on public roads. You're not supposed to go on public pavements. None of that. So if somebody is riding on an electric scooter with like a food bag on the back, they breaking all the laws. That's wild, man. That's wild. But anyway, on that note, y'all take care.